Never ignore these signs if you are dating someone now, because the person you are dating might turn out to be a narcissist. Listen closely. If you see these signs, make sure to turn your back and set boundaries immediately. Today, you will learn 5 crucial signs to watch out for if you suspect you might be dating a narcissist. The first thing you should always keep an eye on is excessive self-centeredness. One big sign is that they're really into themselves. When you talk, they mostly talk about themselves, not caring much about what you have to say. What do I mean by this? When the person you are dating wants all the attention and thinks they're better than everyone else, they expect to be treated like royalty all the time. It's like they're the center of the universe and everyone else orbits around them. They're not really interested in your thoughts or feelings unless it's about them. This is a big red flag that this person is a narcissist. It can feel like you're not really seen or heard in the relationship. Just keep an eye out for these signs and remember, you deserve someone who values you as much as you value them. Another one to look out for is the lack of empathy. So, what is empathy? Empathy is understanding and sharing the feelings of others. It's when you can put yourself in someone else's shoes and truly grasp what they might be experiencing emotionally. Narcissists often lack empathy, which means they don't really get how you feel or how others feel. When you tell them about your emotions or worries, they might act like they don't care or just brush it off. Instead of comforting you, they might make it all about them again. It's like your feelings don't really matter to them. This can make you feel really alone and like nobody understands you. But remember, in the early stage of dating, narcissists are great pretenders, so they might treat you well. The one thing you should be observant about is how they treat people in public. Listen closely. Pay attention to how your date treats others, like servers or waiters they encounter. This can give you valuable insight into their character. If you notice that the person you're dating consistently shows disrespect or contempt towards others, it could be a red flag indicating narcissistic tendencies. Narcissists often have a sense of superiority and entitlement, which can manifest in disrespectful behavior towards those they perceive as beneath them. So, if you witness instances where they are rude, dismissive, or condescending towards others, it's worth considering whether this behavior aligns with the kind of relationship you want to be in. Mutual respect and kindness are vital components of a healthy relationship, so don't overlook signs of disrespect, as they could be indicative of deeper issues. Trust your instincts and prioritize your well-being in any relationship. So, if you notice this happening, it might be a sign that something's not quite right in the relationship. You deserve to be with someone who cares about your feelings as much as you care about theirs. The next one is something that is hard for you to notice, but is crucial to spot early. Manipulative behavior. Imagine you've been dating someone for a few months and at first, everything seemed perfect. They were charming, attentive, and made you feel like you were the center of their world. But as time went on, you started noticing some concerning behaviors. Whenever you expressed your opinions or feelings, they'd dismiss them or make you feel like you were overreacting. This made you doubt yourself and wonder if you were being too sensitive. Then, there were times when they'd shower you with affection and compliments, but it felt overwhelming, like they were trying to keep you under their spell. Slowly, you began to feel like you were losing your independence and confidence. When conflicts arose, they always found a way to twist the situation around and make it seem like it was your fault. You started feeling trapped, like you couldn't be yourself anymore without upsetting them. This is a sign that you were caught in the web of a narcissistic partner, using manipulation tactics like gaslighting and love bombing to control you. Remember this. It's crucial for you to be aware of how narcissists operate in relationships. They're really good at manipulating people like you to get what they want. They might use tricks like making you doubt your own thoughts and feelings, which is called gaslighting, Or they could overwhelm you with love and attention, called love bombing, to make you think they're amazing. But all these tactics are just ways for them to control you and make you feel dependent on them. Over time, dealing with their manipulation can make you feel like you're losing yourself and your confidence. So, if you notice these behaviors creeping into your relationship, it's essential for you to take a step back and reassess things. You deserve a relationship where you feel respected and free to be yourself without manipulation. Another one is sense of entitlement. Here's something to watch out for if you're in a relationship with a narcissist. Listen closely. Narcissists think they're super special and deserve everything without really working for it. It's like they expect you to do everything for them without thinking about what you want or need. You might start feeling really frustrated and resentful because it seems like they don't care about your feelings. It's tough when you're always trying to meet their impossible standards. So, if you're feeling like this, it might be time to step back and think about whether this relationship is really working for you. You deserve to be with someone who respects you and considers your feelings, too. Lastly, narcissists lack accountability. To fully understand this, I need you to reflect on this. Let's say you and your partner have a disagreement about something. Maybe it's about where to go for dinner or a more severe issue. Instead of trying to resolve it together, your partner always seems to shift the blame onto you or someone else. They find a way to make it seem like they're never at fault, even when it's obvious they messed up. It's frustrating because it feels like you're the one always apologizing and trying to make things right. You start to wonder if you're the problem or if they're just really good at avoiding responsibility. Dealing with someone like this can make it really hard to fix problems and move forward in a healthy way. You deserve to be with someone who can admit when they're wrong and work together with you to find solutions. So, if you're constantly feeling like you're the one carrying the weight of the relationship, it's worth considering whether this is the kind of relationship you want to be in. You deserve someone who respects you and your feelings and who's willing to do the work to make things better. Now, listen up. Another thing to keep an eye on if you suspect you're dealing with a narcissist in your relationship is how they handle conflicts. When things go wrong, they hardly ever admit they're at fault or say sorry genuinely. Instead, they tend to blame everyone else, maybe even you, for the issues. It's like they can't accept they might have messed up. Dealing with someone like this can make it really hard to fix problems and move forward in a healthy way. So, if you find yourself in this situation, it's essential to think about whether this relationship is really making you happy. You deserve someone who can own up to their mistakes and work things out together with you. If you recognize these signs in your relationship, it's essential to take them seriously and consider seeking support. Dating a narcissist can be emotionally draining and damaging to your self-esteem and well-being. Remember that you deserve to be in a relationship where you are valued, respected, and treated with kindness. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or a therapist for guidance and support as you navigate this challenging situation. Ultimately, prioritizing your own happiness and emotional health is critical to finding fulfillment in your relationships.